Okay, hey guys, I had a request for a few more problems on section 12.1. I forget the page, but anyway, it's chapter 12, section 1, the worksheet. All right, so number 9 was one of the requests that I had. Okay, I tell you what, let me go to the actual page. I went ahead and worked it out ahead of time so I could just point, makes it a little easier. Whoop. Not the right page. Okay, that's it right there. Okay, so number 9, it says find the sixth term in the sequence, and then it gives you this sequence. Well, that is a really complicated looking sequence, and it's kind of hard to tell what the difference is between the terms. Like, you know, on one like number 2, you're like, oh yeah, it's -3. But when you're looking at one like number 9, it's not so easy to tell. So, basically what you do anytime you're trying to find the difference between the terms, you take any term and subtract it from the preceding term. So what I did, I just took this third term, which is 3 minus the square root of 2, minus 0. Well, anything minus 0 is just itself, obviously. So the difference would just be 3 minus the square root of 2. So, all right, let me go to my work. Okay, so that's your difference right there. So then I just took my formula, my AN equals A1, just your arithmetic sequence formula, and I just started filling it in. We're looking for the sixth term, so I just put A6. Your first term, A1, and I put it in parentheses, but you don't have to. A1 is -3 plus the square root of 2. That was your first term. N is the number of terms. Well, that's 6 because we're looking for the sixth term. So 6 minus 1 times the difference, which of course was 3 minus the square root of 2, and I put that there. 6, then it just becomes a simplifying process. Sorry, my paper's blowing. I'm outside to get away from my kids. All right, so 6 minus 1 is 5. I distributed that 5. 5 times 3 gave me 15. 5 times the square root of 2. Just brought this down. That's an understood 1 right there in front of the square root of 2. And after that, I'm just adding like terms. Like -3 plus 15 gave me 12. 1 square root of 2 minus 5 square root of 2 gave me -4 square root of 2. And that's your answer. I've already went ahead and checked ahead of time, and that was it. So a little complicated, but just your arithmetic sequence formula. Okay, the next request I had was number 12. Number 12 is asking you to, let's go back and see, write a sequence that has 2 arithmetic means between these 2 numbers. In other words, you're just trying to fill in the blanks. Basically, you're filling in 2 blanks in between -7 and 2.75. One that I worked earlier had 3, I think it had 5 things total, so I just found the middle and then found the middle of those 2. Well, this one's a little different because it's, we can't find the middle necessarily because it's just 2. Anyway, I just used just to keep it simple, I just used the same formula that I used up here. You can always use that. You'll never go wrong. I just used the sequence formula again. AN, of course, is your last term. That's 2.75. -7 is your first term. There are 4 terms total. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 minus 1 times your difference. Now that I did not know this time. So I just put D, and then I just simplified from there. 4 minus 1, of course, is 3. Then just work it as an equation. Add over your 7 to get 9.75. Divide by 3. That's 3.25, and that's your common difference. So you just add 3.25 to each term to get the next term. And then it worked out like that. And so I just filled in the blanks. I'm going to do number 14 in a separate video just so it's not too long to upload.